para que tú veas lo rica que tú estás. Aquí tú tienes. Tú veas lo rica que tú estás. Envíaselo a ella.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Miami Dolphins.
Para que tú veas lo rica que tú estás.
Has us all set, and we are underway from Nashville, Tennessee. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
No tengas prisa, cabrón. Bye. Vamos a utilizar a favor este tiempo para hacer los acomodes adecuados. Ok, agilidad. Wow. ¿Qué pasó? Ya. Mira, escucha esto. Escucha esto. ¿Dónde está tu novia contigo? Para que le envíes el juego. Pero enviar el juego ahora. Pero enviar el juego, que ya le puse el título tuyo. Tienes tu nombre, necesito presión para ti. Enviar el juego. No importa, pero envíaselo como quiera para que lo va por la mañana. Pero no, envíaselo ahora. No, tú no. Mira, escúchame esto. El que perdiste, bueno, este juego lo perdiste. Bueno, yo cojo siempre un delay que al principio del juego. Entonces, siempre hago Fernando. Ese es el tripeo. El tripeo es coger delay y hacer el first down. ¿Tú lo puedes hacer? Ok, ok. Estás mamando con los Dolphins, estás mamando con Tua y retiré a los Steelers. Espero ahora que pierda y nos vamos a un 3-2 con esto. Si yo pierdo ahora, si yo le gano a los Titans, nos vamos por un final. Dale, bye. Esas fueron palabras del juego de ahora. Así que ya estamos a punto de entrar. Tú eres bebecita, eres bebesota, friquitina, friquitona, tiquititi, tiquititi. Wow. Pa' que tú
first down, Tagovailoa. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Tua sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. After the interception, here's Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead, eluding the pressure right. And Tannehill's got the first as he slides to a halt. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. 30. The 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, oh, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
I know.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes makes it 7-0 Dolphins. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Fresh off the pick six, it's Tannehill. Flushed out right. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Tannehill on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. And that's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Woodside. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jalen Phillips. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Ooh.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Now it's Tannehill. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Emmanuel Ogbah that time, able to drop him for a loss. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Back deep for Miami, Jalen Waddle. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
En el ajuste, sobre el ajuste, en el ajuste.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here, my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Me preocupa esa defensa. Trata de coger goal line la próxima vez. Goal line de la 6-2.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. So taking a risk here early in the new year. They're going to go for it. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Here's Michael Pilardi now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield. On first down, it's Tannehill. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Second and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. Caught by Jones. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Wow, good target.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Andrew Van Ginkel there on the stop.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot.
And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. I mean, you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Lo lamento. Ajá. Perdiste el internet, perdiste el juego, papi. Apostando, escúchame. Cuando se apuesta, escúchame. Cuando se apuesta, se trae la prueba a colación. Yo tengo la prueba a colación, escúchame. Así que se brega. Ah, perdiste la señal, perdiste. Escúchame, estabas perdiendo. Acababas de anotar, escúchame, acababas de anotar. Escúchame. No, porque no notaste el field goal. Estaba 6-7. Estaba 6. Escúchame, escúchame. Escu- Ajá. Pues perdiste. Te mando ahora. Te mando ahora que vas para Miami. Vas, vas para Miami. Vas para Miami. Vas pa... Voy ahora, espérate. Ya pusiste. Ya, che, se te cayó el internet. Qué mamabicho. ¿Qué dice aquí? Mira, este mamabicho por poco me tira. Por poco caigo en una trampa. Por poco me... que por poco caigo en una trampa. Me estaban tirando. Ah, entonces se salió, parece. A ver. Ah, no, aquí está en el hub. Vaya, no, estaba en el hub. Ahora estoy entrando. No, un cabrón ahí que se llama Project Baby. Que me jugó con los Eagles. Y le hice 8 interception. Y como quiere el cabrón. Ajá. ¿Tú lo viste el juego? No, fue porque yo fombleo en las últimas dos posesiones bien estúpido. Yo fui bien estúpido, pero cuando vino para el two point conversion cagó, pero mira que el chamaco yo sé que es zurdo. Yo sé que es zurdo porque tiró como que teniendo el quarterback derecho, jaló un poco para por fuera del left tackle y ahí con ese espacio que hizo ahí, cagó, pero con un poquito nada más que tú hagas un miel de movimiento en el pocket, puedes cagarlo todo. Ah, pero yo te voy a ir con otro equipo ahora. No, no, espérate, yo te cojo otro equipo ahora, deja que lo vea. Parece que estás dormido, cabrón, bien dormido. Deja que te abra ese equipo ahora que tú vas a decir como que, ¿qué? Entonces quiero que vayas a la historia, de esta persona, del
The
titular,
NFL on EA
del
Sports
titular.
is in the great
Quiero que
state of
vayas al titular
Tennessee at
de
Nissan
esta
Stadium
persona,
here
¿qué él
in
hizo?
Nashville. This crowd
¿Qué
here
él
fired up
hizo?
for
Dice
football
que él
as a moment
hizo.
ago their Titans
¿Qué
were
hizo San
introduced.
Francisco
This should be
en
a
su
good one
carrera
as the
como
Titans get
Santo?
set to match
Se
up
quitó la
with the
ropa,
San Francisco 49ers.
caminó desnudo, cabrón, caminó desnudo. San Francisco caminó desnudo por el estado.
Randy Bullock has us all set, and we are underway from Nashville, Tennessee.
Sí, San Francisco caminó desnudo
And this is going to be
ante su
returned
padre.
from middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away
Sí,
as they'll get him
sí.
down at about the 17-yard line.
Dale, sí, te veo.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. checks this one down. It's Mitchell. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Garoppolo looks to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here we go. Black 80.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Garoppolo now. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
On for the point after is Randy Bullock. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 13. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a give to Mostert running right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And a short gain down to about the 33. 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
6 yards left on second down. They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Here's Foreman. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy who can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercepted. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
To throw again on second down. Garoppolo. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Here's Sanu on the catch. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 19 on the last play, 19 more here, and another first down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
Saludito a David, el corner de los Wolfpack, que está observando detalladamente la carrera de Nieto. Nieto, fanático de los Steelers, tomando iniciativa de otros equipos.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll give to the big fullback use check. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Tírate los pasos, tírate los pasos, tíratelo, tíratelo, tírate los pasos, tírate los pasos, tírate los pasos.
An extra point of tying this thing up. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. Boy, they're down only one score. Still first half.
Sí, que este Nieto es más aburrido, mano. No reta, no reta. Bien charro. Tiene un solo campeonato en B, yo tengo dos. 2008 y 2009. Vamos más. No tiene campeonato como Varsity, por lo tanto.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Tannehill. And he takes a shot on the release. This will be incomplete.
Se convirtió en un illegal touching, lo tocó una línea ofensiva.
Because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Vamos, botea. Es que hasta el malos ratos.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
No.
They snap it to Tannehill. He's got a man. It's Berkshire, the tight end. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that ball.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
Juego a Bebo. Bebo,
That's a staple of this
el que se quedó con las ganas de retirar el 58 de Blue Wave. En mis manos.
But still an effective gain nonetheless.
Luego venía a quitarme campeonatos y se los quité yo.
On 2nd down now. It's Henry.
Eso los Dolphins bregan mejor. ¿Qué tú crees?
2nd into his prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back.
Corre tanto que hay que, tú sabes, forzarla a pasar.
On 1st down, Tannehill escaping the pressure right. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's got this down to the 35.
El mío brincó explayado, yo no sé. Supone que te acercara la bola en la cara.
Move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
They'll run on 1st down. Hilliard. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Set him back 5.
Todo Puerto Rico TV. Dile OK. By Troy Fields.
And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Got his man, that's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 1st and 10, Tannehill.
Yeah.
Dumps it off for Henry. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and 8. As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's Tannehill. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Chester Rogers there to make the grab. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Extra point and good by Bullock. And the lead is up to 8. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On play action, now Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Under pressure, and they got to him again. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. 2nd half begins with a run by Henry. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first
thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo to the goal line, but it's incomplete. And a little element there of chasing points, because that's the second time they've had a failed two-point conversion. Now they're down two.
Yeah, you don't kick it the first time, and now you feel like you're in a position where you have to go for two in this spot. The chasing points, hard to catch up. That's why a lot of coaches make it a hard, fast rule. Don't go for two unless you absolutely have to.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. They set up the screen for Henry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Here's Tannehill. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to be 49er football.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Rolling to his... And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Juwan Jennings there to make the grab. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Me siento perfecto.
Shows some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that well?
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Oh, I think the Niners got it back. Yes, San Fran recovers. Well, they just scored. They got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. On first down. It's Mitchell. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Play action. Now it's Lance.
Sliding out of the pocket. And this is called Jennings. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
¿Qué te pasó, niño? Te quité las inspiraciones. Llámala.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. First man through, it's the fullback use check. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Lance looking to throw it.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Working from the gun. Lance.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to draw that one free.
Yo creo que la cogió. La coge. Y baja con rodilla. Sí. Qué bello.
So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. From the right hash, this from 33. And Gould is able to put it through. And that'll make this a 7-point game.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50.
Cameron Batson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 30. What a terrific return.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Tannehill. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. On 3rd down, Henry. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Flush to his right.
That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Da pa'l carajo.
10 yards on the touchdown pass.
Mierda jugada.
And the Titans are an extra point away
Mierda
from tying
jugada.
this thing up.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Here's Bullock now for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Tengo un recuerdo, vida mía, un sentimiento.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that'll back them up 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hombre a hombre.
They'll run right side with Mostert.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo.
He'll swing this out to Mostert.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Para que se te vaya las ganas. Y con todo eso que coge el delay game. Chico, ya, por favor, deja de estar ya hablando de que eres mejor que yo. No lo eres. Por favor.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Second down, here's Mostert again.
Yeah.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert.
And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Able to haul it in
is Kittle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Es que ya yo tengo como que el, ¿cómo te digo? El momentum del comeback. No vas a poder salir de eso de mierda. Salir de eso es como que bien difícil. Tú dejaste que yo me montara teniendo la ventaja. Lo siento, bebé.
Running the counter with Mostert. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Second down, here's Mostert again. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. A handoff running left is Mostert. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So a big kick coming for Robbie Gould. This to break our fourth quarter tie. The kick by Gould is good. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Now it's Gould after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Tremendo juego.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now Tannehill. And that is incomplete. He couldn't brings up second down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Tannehill. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Tannehill now to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here? They'll look to throw.
Escaping the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Throwing Tannehill. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the former
Qué
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 44 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. Garoppolo looking to throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Buying time to his left. And he'll just get rid of it. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
So a defensive brain lapse there and an encroachment penalty.
Sometimes when you don't watch the football and make sure that it's snapped, you're watching the offensive player, and they can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move, and the officials don't detect it.
¿Qué quiere? ¿Darme la de o dármela ahí? Yo prefiero que me la dé. Míralo.
Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down.
Míralo. Se va a poner a retar a Julio.
Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Garoppolo looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Garoppolo. He's going to go up top for the end zone. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, 27 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? Back to throw here. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
This one taken just inside the 10. Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. Scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Nashville.
conmigo mejorarán día a día. Con cariño terminarán en Capestrano. Qué mordido. Mordelón el de Futurama. Mordelón el de Futurama. Nieto azul, mira, rosca que te di. Hazte par de rosca.